Welcome to Ben and Friends podcast. I'm your host, Ben Bandari. This podcast is a little different than everyone in the market. It's about my relationship over the last 23 years that I've built with people and the friends that I've made. Today, I have superstar Riad Gohar from Million Dollar Listing UAE. Riad, thank you for being here.
Oh my God, I'm so excited and my ADHD is kicking in. It's great to be here. Thank you for having me on your podcast and for me being your first. I like to be your first always. The first best friend. But this is a great setup. Huh? I love the place. Very, very nice.
We're in Eywa by Revolution. This is the Experience Center.
Yeah.
And you've been here multiple times,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
And having said that, let's first start off by what do you think about the Experience Center?
Oh my God, it's great. The moment I was inspired the first time I came here. It's really a project that it's all about health conscience, but there's a lot of people that talk about health conscience and well-being, but they don't deliver. It looks amazing, and if they can, I'm sure they will deliver because I've seen the projects as well in Europe. So yeah, they're really, really good. And we're
23 completed projects.
breathing the best air and drinking the best water and having the best energy. This is like all what you want to live in, right? So yeah, I'm excited, and hopefully I'll get a transaction to my name soon.
And just for your information, we are the most health conscious building on the planet.
On the planet.
On the planet.
Okay, big statement.
Right.
So
We have the LEED Platinum certificate, which a lot of developers have, but we also have the WELL Platinum certificate, right?
Yeah.
So there's only a handful of buildings in the entire world that have these two certificates.
well, I walk into the corridor and I saw the Zhangjiajie, that avatar that's in China. And I love this. That's one of my bucket list destinations. And the fact that you're inspired by such, and the banyan tree and so on. It's bang on, man. This will be the best spoken about project once it gets completed.
Absolutely. And that's one of the reasons I've been promoting this the last 6 months. I really believe in this developer. I believe in this project itself. And it's been great. It's been a great run.
Well, it's a great podcast name, by the way. I wish you all the best. Great to be your.
I can't take credit for it.
No. It's all your friends, right?
Absolutely.
Kind of.
Ben and Friends.
Ben and friends, yeah. But I'm proud to be your friend and to be in this
Likewise.
setup.
Likewise.
And yeah, I can't wait to see
Great.
what you're going to bring us.
Well, we're going to talk a little more about Eywa later, but just let the viewers know, who is Riad Gohar?
Oh, wow, okay.
And of course, I think everyone wants to know how you got on the hit show Million Dollar Listing as well. If you can just elaborate as well.
Well, to go to the latter, thanks to you brought the show to Dubai, to the UAE, and we it was an opportunity for everybody to join. In fact, so I've been doing this for about 19 years in real estate. My background was pharmaceuticals. Worked in the industry for a while, came over here, and then when I saw how the real estate boom is happening, I had to join it. In 2006, we were doing very well as a boutique, trading in real estate. And then in 2009, we formed our first, license model. So we brought in, we were the first licensee to adopt Fine & Country, it's an international brokerage firm. And during which, we were doing very well. We were established in villa communities, but we were training. And every week during the training, what we would put on TV to watch was Million Dollar Listing. We would put in New York. I swear, we would put in New York. We would look at how they do their deals, and because it's a good show.
This is back in 2009.
That is back in 2010, I would say. 9, 10, yeah. And we would literally watch how they would conduct their business in a very mature market. US is a very mature market, right? So we would watch how they would talk, how they would call their clients, how they would close the deals and their interaction, transactions, and so on. And every week we'd put a new episode. And every agent across the world, I would arguably say that they love watching Million Dollar Listing. So obviously when the time came for me to cast for Million Dollar Listing, I had to put on my, all the 20 years experience that I had in real estate and, bring the best. And luckily I was chosen. So 2009 all the way to 2018, I've done the brokerage business. Then I joined forces with the founders of the SLS Dubai Hotel and Residence, where I started the project from inception phase, did the launch. And then after that, I opened my own firm or co-founded the firm Black Oak Real Estate since now 2.5 years. So back into brokerage, something I love so much and take
great.
pride in.
Congratulations on that. And I think you were just recently appointed CEO as well.
Yes, thank you
You're a partner, founder, and CEO of Blacko.
Yes. I mean, I love brokerage, and I have to say something. I forgot. Thank you, by the way. I've done a few deals with you 15 years ago and 10 years ago, you know, in Jumeirah Park and in other areas, right? It was some fun deals. So a lot of fun deals. So it makes sense that I'd be your first on the first podcast, right?
So we know each other for a very long time, but I didn't know until you actually auditioned for Million Dollar Listing that you were an actor when you were younger. Very similar story to Ryan Serhant.
Was he?
From Million Dollar Listing?
I did not know that.
Well, he was trying to be an actor. He was a failed actor, but yes. But you were an actor.
So I did. So I started like doing like camera stuff when I was 14 years old, commercials and so on, and then I was asked to cast for the first ever Arabic sitcom. It was not like Friends. They used to say like, oh, it's similar to Friends, but it's different. But it was 5 friends who, you know, so it was the first ever sitcom. And then we did about 3 or 4 seasons. And then from there, I was cast for a movie. It was a very controversial movie. It won a lot of awards, but it did not show on cinema for like at least 2 to 3 years until it got approved. So that's how controversial it was.
So you were on the big screen.
I was on the big screen, yes.
Wow. And this is back in Egypt, because for the viewers that don't know, you are Egyptian.
I am from Egypt. Not born there, but I did my high school and university in Egypt, studied in pharma, and yes, I did the whole thing, the whole acting thing. And
so
then,
it must be easy for you in front of the cameras.
It is easier, definitely, but reality shows are different. It's not as easy because there's no script. You have to have permits for everywhere you go. You can't just, you have to make sure that you have business when the camera is there, because the camera is not following you 24/7, and you have to show authenticity, right? Viewers, so easy for them to pick on what's fake and what's not.
Criticize.
No, and also, of course, they criticize you. Always, everybody criticizes, but criticism is good. But if you fake things, if you're not honest, they will post, and then everything now is transparent. All registrations are online, so you can't just pretend that something happened and it didn't. So it was very difficult. It's really, really difficult. Like you have to pretend that nobody's there, and you have to just conduct your business. In acting, you have a script, so you just have to go into the mood and just feel it, and then try to act it and be natural. But with reality, it is all natural, but the cameras are there. So it was a fun experience though. But I had my best episodes were with you for sure.
Oh, thank you.
Except of course the golf tournament, which was rigged. It was very rigged. It was rigged. Like, come on.
Now the viewers are gonna think it's fake. Right?
It was rigged.
He's saying that because he actually lost.
I did lose to him.
Right.
Yes. Okay. Let's not remember this moment.
Yeah. That's in episode 7 if you want to check it out.
Yeah.
Right. It was all fun at the end.
It was all fun. It was all fun until the end.
Absolutely. So, just last week we had an event at the Arts Club. It was sponsored by Eywa, by Revolution. The top 30 brokers in the entire market were chosen by Arabian Business, and you yourself and I were nominated. So just tell me a little about that, how you felt. The CEO, Alex Zagrabelli, he got up, he basically, he described the project. I think a lot of the top brokers didn't know about the project, right? Yeah. And to their surprise, after that event, we've had a lot of great feedback. They're just coming into the experience center, they're bringing their clients. So just let me know how that event was. And
well, honestly, I mean, you work for many, many years, and this is something like this becomes the highlight of your career. It's a profound moment. You're speechless, because Arabian Business obviously is, a very reputable name. They've been doing awards for, many sectors into global markets, and, with, really, big names. Forbes, kind of awarded top 10 kind of similarities. So when Arabian Business recognize you for the first ever Legend Award is a profound moment. I think the 30 of us who were there, congratulations to you, Ben, as well, of course. We were very excited. I mean, we all knew each other because we've all been in the business or know of each other. It was a great event, and we all were really happy. It was just to be recognized finally after all these years. It doesn't matter if you're selling 100 million or 2 million, but if it's all about what you've done over the years, and to be recognized for that was a great moment. And since that event as well, and I seeing Alex, talking as the CEO and the founder of the development company of Eywa, and talking about the project, it got me very excited. The next day I was here, right? And so now I'm trying to promote the project as well.
Actually, all the agents lined up after. I mean, even after the event, a few of them, they just walked across the street.
You see him talk is really. You feel the passion, and that's what we do when we sell our real estate, when we sell homes. We're passionate, so we convey that passion to our customers. You don't see many developers as passionate. They're more always, or founders or CEOs, they're always more structured and very business savvy. But he's very passionate about it. So that emotion
and hidden as well. You don't see a lot of the CEOs, right?
Yes,
they're always in the back office,
Correct.
But Alex is very, he's very vocal. He's out there. You can meet and greet him anytime. You can
and in fact, that he said, I work every single day because for me, work is fun. This is what I love doing. You're already sold into the fact that, I want to bring my clients to buy not just the project, but buy the ones behind the project,
And when you bring the clients here, I mean, the project sells for itself.
True.
At the end of the day.
Absolutely. I mean, really beautiful project.
Right. I know you work very similar to me. You don't sell any product within the market, right? We look at the developer's track record. We look at basically what they've built in the past, right? It's all about name and reputation, because if you sell a product and it's obviously, down the road, if your clients and your customer are not happy, then they're going to come back to you and say, what is this you sold me, right? Sure. So a product like this, where it's good value for money, it's a good product, the developer doesn't cut any corners, it's a no-brainer.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I long for that smile when I go with the buyer to finally collect the keys and walk into the house, and he really, feels that, the wait is finally over and I got what they promised, and that moment is precious. And that's why you have to be picky who you deal with. And I mean, there's plenty of real estate, not just in Dubai or UAE. There's plenty of real estate around the world, right? So if you're gonna choose, most of us are expats over here. So if a client is buying in Dubai or the UAE, it's not only that's the only market for him. He also considers other places. So when you choose the right project and the right developer, and the promises are delivered, you get a continuation in business as well. So if you go back to business, that your business doesn't stop. So the client would want to deal with you again and refer you to other clients. And then you're known in the market with being an honest person. And that stays for a long time, rather than a hit and run and making a quick bucks.
Absolutely. You have to have empathy for your clients, right? You have to care about their decisions. You got to look out for them. It's not all about commission and how much money you make at the end of the day, right? So I think with the product like Eywa, clients come in here, instantly they're blown away. They love the product, and we've got great salespeople over here as well.
Honestly, I'm jealous that I haven't sold one yet.
I know if anyone can sell one, it's going to be you.
I would,
because you work
definitely.
luxury.
I mean, it's just a convincing project. It's something that you want to put your name to it. Yeah, so I want to put my name to it. So save me some units, please.
So please bring your clients in.
Yes, save me some units, please. I mean, this podcast
they're selling
is out.
fast.
Call me, and I will definitely get you the best deal, because I know Ben, so he's gonna give me a better deal than anybody else.
Well, I can't promise you that, but because I'm not the decision maker, but I will definitely bring your clients and we'll sort something out. Definitely. So back to the event at the Arts Club. I mean, it was very nice to meet. I mean, you could say, the top brokers, they're all competitors. I mean, at the end of the day, you and I are friends, but we compete in the market, right? So it's a love-hate. It's you could say frenemies, right? So there were a lot of people at the table.
Ben and frenemies. That's the new
right? Ben and friends, Ben and frenemies, right? So, but it was nice. I mean, it was a great initiative by Eywa and by Revolution to get all the top brokers into one room to have basically a lunch, to present the product and the project, and to get everyone, talking, friendly, excited about the project, right?
There's a lot of snobby people who, when they become really, really successful, they become too bit snobby. And yeah, but everybody
including, I mean,
not me, never. I'm not.
We won't name anyone.
We won't name anyone. Yeah. But the fact that this character, this behavior, this attitude might have been in some characters of who were in the award ceremony, but all of them, they loved the project. So nobody was skeptical about it. This kind of like attitude where you're like, but I've seen better. But I don't know. No, everybody was super excited. And honestly, the fact that they
united.
We were all united. And no, but I'm talking about Revolution himself and Arabian Business to actually come up with such an award to honor people. You want to give forward.
It was lunch with the legends.
Yes, it is lunch. And there, how many? Like you're talking about what, 20, 30,000 registered brokers now in the market? So to be 30 out of 20, 30,000, that is
it's an honor.
That is a great honor. Yeah. And so now that you are having such a recognition and you want to give back. And you want to give back to who? To the people who recognize you, right? So honestly, that's why you see that everybody's excited about the project now.
So now you're indebted to...
I am in debt. I am in debt.
Now you have to sell units, right?
Yes. I'm not gonna get paid if I sell.
That was the trick. That was the trick, by the way. That was our trick, by the way.
But it was a great day. Honestly,
congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thanks to you. Yeah. I got that word and I posted out there and I got so many like love. It was so much love that you received, that people like really recognize you and they actually acknowledge that yes, you deserve the award and we're happy for you, rather than I could have also gotten the award, why didn't I get the award? But it was a lot of love. So that's something that you take on for a long time.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I agree. All right, Riad. So we know, and everyone knows, the market is on fire right now, right? So Q1 of 2024, the population increased 24,000 people, right? 36,000 transactions were recorded in the Dubai Lands Department, right? 6,500 properties were handed over only. So definitely the demand outweighs the supply, right? So let us know a bit about the insights and some of the deals that you've done, and let us know about the marketplace.
All right. Well, I mean, like you said, population is increasing, and that is driven by the country's vision to attract talents. They want to be the number one in the talent retaining population ever. They want to be number one in everything. So their vision is always a future thinking, a forward thinking. Build today, bring people tomorrow. That concept of, and that is the concept of lead by supply, where, we will build all kind of infrastructure and then all these type of, sovereign wealth and funds and so on will come over here. Now, last year, I think we hit 120,000 in new migrants, and it was about maybe 12% of millionaires. So it's a big number that moves to make Dubai their home, not just coming, investing and leaving again. The way of life and the quality of life over here have surpassed every other country around the world, hands down. And that's a statement, as bold as it is a statement that is a fact. Now, with what's going on, real estate is still very affordable in comparison to so many real estate around the world. Now, we are in about 4 person per unit. So it's not that the supply is meeting the demand or not, because obviously if we look at every single unit, then you'll find 4 person per one unit. However, there is a lot of investors who invest in multiple units because of the the stability of the environment over here. You have the no unemployment, so you don't have burden on the country. So there's always going to be security, the financial security, and the actual security and safety. Exactly. So that is driving all that influx of.
And some of the initiatives as well. I mean, the golden visa, now you have the blue visa.
Yes, everything. I mean, you got the art visa, you got the even the retirement visa. And so it attracts all segments and all kinds of, people from, walk of earth, right?
And correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, right now we're seeing buyers and investors from all over the world, from every single corner that we never saw over the past 20 years. I mean,
there was always a shift. Like there was always this nationality now because they have an issue there, so they come. This nationality now, everybody is coming over here and they want to make Dubai their home. and they want to start a family here or bring their kids here or have a safe haven over here. With regards to transactions, it has been increasing year on year on. Some question on some people's mind that, oh, the market will correct itself. But it's argumentative because when there's so much of money that is being poured in to transact today in a very stable environment, why would we see correction? A healthy correction is when you have oversupply. That's a healthy correction. Oversupply, so then it starts to maturing a little bit,
which we're not seeing.
But then it's this every year. That vision of the country is so powerful that they have something in their sleeves for next year, for the year after, for the year after. So they continue bringing population. So that population also meets that kind of supply. So if you have the best hospitals, they want to be the number one in medical, the number one in tourism, and the number one in lifestyle, education. So that attracts people. So why would you stay somewhere else if you have everything over here? And then you have beautiful homes that are still very affordable. If you look at else market, if you look at the European market, even the US market, even this Australian market, it's way more expensive. And returns over here are also great. So why not?
Absolutely. I mean, some of the yields and the returns on rental, I mean, you can't get 6-7% anywhere in the world, right? North America, Europe.
Untaxable.
Absolutely. I mean, there's no tax here besides corporate tax, but there's no income tax. And obviously everything that you said is why people are moving from all over the world. I mean, I have people from Canada, US, some family friends that when I first moved here 20 years back, they're like, where's Dubai? We never heard of Dubai. And I'd go back every year. And then the third and fourth year, they're like, oh, isn't that the place where they've developed those man-made islands? Right? And then every year I'd go back, more and more people would just start to recognize and know Dubai. And now it's gone to a place where, people are like, Ben, is there a job for me in Dubai? Can we move there? Are you hiring? So, I mean,
we are definitely blessed to be here.
We're definitely
blessed to be here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, now since the market is going crazy and everybody's moving over here and everybody loves Dubai, I have a question for you. I want to sell Eywa. So, we know that transactions are happening. Who should I approach? Who are your clients so far? Tell me a bit more of your, demographic so that I can, find my next deal.
Good question. So look, Eywa is not for everyone, right? As we mentioned, it's the most health conscious building in the world. It's very exclusive. There's only 48 units in the entire building.
48 units only?
Only 48 units, right? Unit mix is 2, 3, 4, and 5 bedrooms. We've got 2 penthouses on the 18th and the 19th floor. Penthouses are a full floor and they're fully furnished, roughly around 15,000 square feet, right? It's very unique as well. And we can even combine both floors. So you'll have 30,000 square feet in Business Bay on the widest channel as well. You've seen the location. It's amazing, right? So your question, who's buying Eywa? Look, it's for people who are concerned typically about their health. It's the most health conscious building. We had a client just walk in yesterday, Syrian from Cyprus, Shayar Khojaste, who's our top salesperson, basically gave a great presentation, sat with him for 20-30 minutes, talked about the USPs, the amenities floor, the spa, the gymnasium, the private kitchen, the concierge, everything that comes along with the building. 1,450 crystals and rocks are embedded within the structure of the building. It's like, you wouldn't believe it, Riad. There's nothing on this planet like it. And the crystals and the rocks are all about energy, concentration, spirituality, right? So the guy sat here for like 20 minutes, looked at the presentation, was blown away, loved the quality. We took him in the room and he's like, how do I pay?
Oh, wow.
I can pay cash, I can pay check.
The key is obviously to bring him here as well.
Just bring him here, And we had also the Altman brothers. They came here about 3 months back, and everything I told them over the phone, they didn't believe it until they saw it.
Yes.
And they're like, wow, this needs to be developed everywhere around the world. We want to do it in Los Angeles, in Miami.
And I like the fact that the 2 bedrooms are actually very good size, like 3,000 square feet, and a similar 2 bedroom on the canal, very similar, but with a brand name and there's nothing health conscious and so on, are actually selling double the price.
By the way, every unit comes with a waterfall on the terrace and a private plunge pool as well.
All right, plunge pool and a waterfall.
Yes, absolutely.
On
And
top of everything else.
every single unit also has a view of the water.
Oh,
in the
okay, so
business
it's
bay
nothing
on
is,
the canal.
Nothing is
Unobstructed.
inside. Okay, so I'm really honestly I'm excited about the project because the price as well is really attractive. It's not it's 50% cheaper than somebody else claiming the same claims, in the same, actually smaller in size even, and double in price. So it's I feel like it's very well priced.
I mean, I didn't want to say it. You said it, but
No, it is, because look, the thing is that if I sell a client a property, I need him to have an upside in the future. If he's gonna want to exit one day and he cannot even achieve his price or get a little bit of profit, then that is very bad. But here I'm saying like, oh, it's 50% probably cheaper than what others are promoting right now, similar size on the canal as well. And it's just have a brand to it.
and that's what the agents are finding, right? They say, you're very well priced compared to your competitors. We say that we don't have any competitors because we're such a unique product, right? So we tell the brokers who come in here and they're like, oh, well, we've looked at this project, we've looked at that project. And we're like, yes, please go and look. And all these brokers end up coming back with their clients and end up purchasing. So we're very proud of the product. We're very
well. I need to then wait until we start filming season 2 so that I can do my first sale on camera with you, or maybe I will sell couple now and then sell others during the show.
Of course, we will definitely. If you bring in a client and you sell to them, then we can put it on season 2.
No, I want to sell it on time.
On
real
time.
Yeah.
We'll sell a few before season 2.
Okay, sell
then,
exactly right.
Yeah.
No, I love it. I love the project, and I think and I heard that there might be a second one coming.
Definitely, yes. We have acquired the plot next door.
Oh, so that's perfect. So it means that if the plot next door belongs to you, then you're gonna build the similar, environment. So it's like, going and saying I have an organic farm, but then the next farm next to you is using pesticide. Here it's actually.
Let's not jump the gun. I don't want to give too much detail, but yeah, what I can tell you is we've designed the second building in a way that doesn't obstruct the first building. Yes. So all the units from the right side have a clear view of the.
No, but also that the wellness point is that the developer behind this will definitely build something, regardless of how it looks like or what it is. It's going to be similar.
Revolution has big plans. It's not their first and last project in Dubai or the UAE. Yes, definitely we will have the second project in Business Bay. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th projects are being discussed, and definitely, Revolution is here to stay. They're here for the long run.
Wow, man, I'm very excited, and
so we love to have partners such as yourself, top agents.
Remember, Ben and first friend.
Yes, Ben and friends. You're
first friend.
You're a dear friend, of course.
That's very exciting. Thank you for today, man. It's such a brilliant and great concept again, and great name again.
Thank you so much. It's a beautiful name. Yes, yes. Great. That's Riad Gohar from Million Dollar Listing UAE, the superstar. He's our first guest. Thank you for coming, Riad, and definitely we'd love to see you and have you again.
Yeah, I'll probably jump into every episode you have and just check who's your next friend.
Photo bomb, right? Camera bomb, right? Why am I not? Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I can just sit next to you as your first friend.
You could be my co-host.
I can be your co-friend.
Co-friend. Ben and Friends, co-friend, Riad Gohar, co-host.
You remember your company is called Ben and Co, right? So co is me, right? Riad,
R-E is for Riad.
Yes,
right?
Yeah. So Ben and Co, that's the guys. If you don't know, I'm Ben's silent partner. Hidden one. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
It's my pleasure.
All the best.